Hi friends and family, I'm so excited to be in the finals, so thank you so much for bringing me here. Anyways, on today's video, I'm about to answer you guys this question. What's your big dream for what you would love to do with your talent, and how could $20,000 help with that dream? Okay, so before I share you guys my dream, I just want to take this time and really ask everyone watching to please be gracious, because this dream sometimes it feels impossible. So I hold on to this dream in faith as well, and I would ask you guys to listen to my dream in faith as well, because if we see it in the natural, sometimes it feels impossible. Anyways, so I'm gonna start. Every time I pray and I ask God to show me how He's gonna use my talent for His glory, God always puts this picture in my head. I see myself leading this huge musician and worshipers in this huge arena filled with people, ushering in the presence of God. And in that space, I can really see the power of God moving through the melodies that are being played. I can see the power of God moving through the words that are being sung. And in that space, I can see people being delivered from demonic oppression. I see the sick being healed. I see the lost coming back to the Father. I see the prison's walls shaken and broken, and I can see the captives walking out of their dungeon. I really believe with all my heart that we are going to experience revival, the revival that God has promised for the latter days. I really see God reviving and renewing the hearts of the people for His glory. This is the picture I get every time I ask God how He's going to use my talent. And I really believe that this is the season. I really believe that God has released me and He's relaunching me to step into the calling that He set before me. And to be honest, for me, this talent competition itself is a huge sign. Me being in the finals is a huge sign that this is the season where God is going to allow me to release the songs of breakthrough from this cage. So my small steps towards the big picture would be to go back to music college. You know, in 1 Chronicles 25:7, it says, along with their relatives, all of them trained and skilled in music for the Lord. I want to emphasize on that word, trained and skilled in music for the Lord. I really believe that God wants me to be trained and skilled in music so that He can use my talent as a weapon against the kingdom of darkness. You know, every time I reflect on this image and this dream that God has given to me, I always get reminded of the story in the Bible where King Saul was being tormented by evil spirit, and he asked David to come into his court and play the harp. And every time David played the harp, the demons that were tormenting Saul will depart. You know, friends and family, that is how powerful a talent can be if we allow God to breathe into it. If we surrender and obey and allow God to breathe into the talent, He will use our talent as a weapon against the kingdom of the enemy. So friends and family, if I win this competition, it will be a huge blessing for me to finance my musical study. This prize money would lift a huge financial burden off of my shoulder. So I really want to take this time to thank you all for hearing my heart, listening to my dream, taking the time and the trouble to vote for me so that you guys can push me forward. I feel so lucky and blessed to have you all in my life. So for the last time, I want to ask you this. If you want to journey with me and see the dreams that God's given me come to life, I want to ask you guys to please vote for me. Thank you. I love and appreciate you all so much. Bye guys.